Today I'm going to do a test pass with my Arrma Limitless. This is the one that I just finished locking up the front diff. So trying to make it front wheel drive. Also added a gyro, HPI gyro. Yeah, I think that's about it. So let me get this GYRC kind of linked up right now, because I know they take a minute to search for satellites. It's lit up. It's starting to look for it. I'm going to get these batteries plugged in. So I don't think I'm going to be able to make a full hit because today is truck driving day, is what I like to call it. I only have Sundays out here that allow me to make a pass on my road. But I should be able to do some short burst with it. See if the gyro helps for either drag racing or if it helps for anything else. So I'm going to try to have this camera pointed in the right direction this time. So here we go. It is linked up, 12 satellites. We're going to go ahead and start that. It says testing, so that's reading. Another thing I wanted to talk about, I get a lot of comments about foam tires, GRPs. These are GRPs, these are the LPs. I do run GRPs. As you see, they do chunk. That's my biggest issue with foam tires, is chunking. You see? They chunk, pieces come out, that kind of stuff when you slide sideways. Like that. Another thing I get a question is, those are BSR foams, is GRPs. I have tons of GRPs. I have tons. I have S1s, S4s, S6s. So I do have GRP tires as well. They do blow out on me. So I do run other tires. What I'm trying to explain to people is, when I'm testing, Hoons seems to be the perfect balance of me not blowing tires up until about 130, 135. I know they're rated to like 120, but I've been able to get about 135 out of them without issues. So we're gonna check this this gyro. As you see, I have a gyro on it. Now this gyro, if I lose control, you see how the wheel comes back to center? This is a drift gyro. It's not like AVC. AVC, when you turn the wheel, it'll constantly face that way or the way that your last trigger faced it. This is not that way. This is a drift gyro. This is going to help me keep it centered and controlled. So I am going to play with adjustments. I got the sensitivity pretty far down, and I got my steering rate pretty far down. So, and I got to remember to turn on this fan. So I'm going to try a hit without touching the steering wheel and see if the gyro will somewhat keep this thing straight. See how straight that was? See how straight that was? Never had to touch the steering wheel. And that's why I like the drift gyro for drag racing. So I believe this is going to help me in keeping this car straight for speed runs. because now you're assisted by the gyro. So all those problems I was having, I shouldn't have those issues. Now, I've never used a gyro on a car this fast before, because I've never had the need. I think I see a couple of cars coming. Whole bunch of cars coming. So I'm not all the way down. Is that a person riding a bike down there? I don't know. That is a person. So, a lot more control over it now. That's basically all I wanted to do, was make one hit and one drag pull. So that car was really stable. It's not going to be a record-breaking number because I really didn't lay into it, but it's not going to be that slow, somewhere around 100. So we're going to stop, read. So there you go, 110 miles an hour, and I never really laid into it, and I never felt like I was out of control. You can see the difference between the gyro versus not having a gyro. So I'm going to check motor temps right now. I'm going to plug in my fan, and I have this set up, I think, at about 60% throttle, I want to say right now. Yeah, motor temp's up there. So there we go. But you can see the gyro, the red on the gyro, letting me know that it's working. You can see it keeping the wheel straight. It basically assists for you. So definitely does work, as you guys can tell. 110, wasn't really even trying. I really am excited to make a full-blown hit in this thing now. But with this traffic, I can't do it today. I just can't risk it. So, okay. Gonna turn off the GPS now. I'm gonna go ahead and set my cover on. Pick up my clips. But yep, I got high expectations for this. Now that I got it under control. And that's the way this car used to be. It used to be under control like this. So I really wish I could make another pass, because I'm pretty excited. My voltage is only at 5.5, so I need to throw some batteries in this. As you see, 5.5, the voltage is pretty low. And that's why I run a booster, because I know my voltage will be whatever my booster's set at, even if this battery voltage gets low. But there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about a gyro. For me, I think, you know, where I'm at, it's probably going to be good. It's going to cause less crashing, less problems. Because I'm telling you, I literally, you saw, I pulled the trigger, it goes straight as an arrow, went down the road. I did drift to the right, but I drifted to the right on purpose because I saw people on a bicycle on the left. And at that speed, I didn't want to run the risk of crashing and hurting anybody. So it's better just to let out early than to continue, especially on this road today. It is super, super busy. So like, comment, subscribe. We will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching. All right, gonna do a little bit of recap on the test pass I did today. Went very well. So figured I would show what was going on, the way I have the gyro set up. So right now it's a D-Box 2 gyro, which is right there. And it blinks red, basically lit up red when it's on. So there you go. So basically, if you're going, you give it gas. This one doesn't even matter because it's not AVC, and I got it turned down. So if the back tries to come around a little bit, you can see the wheels turning. If it kicks out hard, you see, but they center. They're not like regular AVC. Regular AVC, when you would turn it, the wheels would continue to point this direction. The farther you would go, the more it would try to correct that way. This is a drift gyro. So when it sees any sudden movement, it's going to counter steer for you automatically. And what that does on a speed run, because they're so far away, we can't see it. When it starts to get loose, we don't notice it, and it's already correcting it. So it made my run very, very stable today, which was really cool. Now I have Game Changers 3-pack here. It was something he originally designed. I'm going to unplug that. Wait for the caps to discharge. There we go. So this system here, which is the 3-pack, is Game Changers 3-pack. You can hear those fans when they come on and when they go off. His new, this is the way you're going to get them. You're going to get it with the balance lead on it. You're going to get it all shrink wrapped, clean, caps on it. You're going to go ahead and get some hardware with it, and you're going to get some zip ties with it. And then he threw in some Game Changer stickers, which we're going to go ahead and throw on it. So that's his whole kit when you buy these fans. Now this is the V1 version, and this is his V2 version. Remember that single fan I was testing? Check this thing out. Look at it wiggle my blinds. It's literally wiggling my blinds in the background. Look at this. You guys got to see that. Look how far away I am. Look at my blinds go. That's how much air this V2 version, let me get them unplugged. These V2 versions are flowing. So The V2, definitely a lot more power than the V1s. V1s do great. As you see, I don't do my speed runs with the fans on. I turn them on after the run, if I remember. But figured I'd do this little update for you guys. Just a recap. I was very, very happy with the changes we made to this. Doing the lock diff. It's not really locked, but going to 1 million on the front diff is really making the RC pull, and then the back is assisting. And because it's not locked, it might apply more power to this wheel, and if this one starts to come around or lose traction, it's going to apply more power to the wheel that loses traction. So that's why I like open diffs, because open diffs will keep your car straight. But the bad part with an open diff is that wheel speed. You can have all the power going to one wheel and it causes that tire to blow up in your speed run. The way I have this set up, it's driving off 3 wheels all the time. It's always going to drive off these front 2, and then it's going to choose whichever one loses traction. It's going to apply power over there so that the wheel with traction won't bring the rear end around. And that's going to make for a more stable RC. Hopefully I'm explaining that right. But that was my theory with an all-wheel drive system. When it comes to the Subarus, the Audis, the K-swapped Honda Civics that they're converting to all-wheel drive. The Boosted Boys did a minivan that was front-wheel drive, and they added rear assist to it. And it mainly drives off the front wheel drive, and they have a little thin drive shaft going to a really small differential in the rear that just assisted, and it got rid of all the torque steer. And he literally picked up 2 seconds in the quarter mile just by having that assist in the rear. So I figured I would take what they learned and put it into an RC, and it seems to be working. So the next time I'm going to have this out is on Sunday, and I'm going to let it fly. Last time I used a gyro on a speed car was back when I was doing my Rustler. I was having a hard time with the Rustler getting it stable, and saw some of the old timers out there, some of the, you know, speed run guys that were doing Rustlers and slashes. They were literally out there, and I was notified about this gyro, so I gave it a shot, and that's how I was able to hit, you know, my 100-mile-an-hour pass in a Rustler, was because of the gyro. So just a little recap. Figured I'd tell you guys what's going on, show you the new fans from Game Changer, his V2s. He's now doing a 3-pack of them, which is really, really cool. So go check them out. I will be throwing the 3-pack on this car now. And the way I have it set up, it's so easy. The way to install it, watch. There you go. There's my Sherlock and my fans. I'll cut the zip ties and this will come right off. So I just use the Sherlock Velcro, and I can get it out of my way to service it. There you go, lock back in. So like, comment, subscribe. Just a little bit of update, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.